Hello, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today, let's go to Crafty Land, and by that I mean a beer that is made by one of the major Japanese brewers, but has the word craft in its title and is designed to kind of steal thunder from the craft beer sector. And this is currently from Suntory, and this is their current line, which is called Tokyo Craft. And the beer is Tokyo Craft Maroyaka Stout. And so Tokyo Craft has a variety of beers. If you go to a convenience store or liquor store, you will see a number of different types of beer that they have made. This is the first stout, and in fact, I think, to my mind, to my knowledge, it's only the second time they've ever made a stout. Asahi has a very well-renowned stout, and Kirin has made a couple of stouts at least, and Sapporo made a kind of lousy one a few years back called Creamy Top, and I'm sorry, that was Sapporo Yebisu Creamy Top Stout, but Suntory in 2016 came out with something in their at that time their crafty line, which was called Craft Select. And the beer was an imperial stout, they said, and but it was only 6%, and it certainly had none of the body or roastiness that we associate with an imperial stout, and at 6%, probably not the alcohol either. So this is a new one from Suntory, and it came out on the 14th of January this year. And today's the 24th, so about 10 days ago. It is 6% alcohol by volume, so I don't expect I expect it's just a regular stout. We will see. And rate beer, no ratings, and rate beer is going to go out, disappear in about a week or so, unfortunately. No ratings on rate beer, it's not even listed. Untapped, there were 10 ratings when I checked earlier, and the average is 2.95. So not terribly high overall. The package has the typical Tokyo Craft image of the Tokyo skyline, or the cityscape, you might say, of Tokyo. And this, in fact, is brewed at their Musashino brewery in Tokyo. So hence the name Tokyo Craft Select. And the kind of gradient background here, going from light up to dark here, is supposed to emulate the idea of Maroyaka. Maroyaka, by the way, means mild or mellow, that kind of thing here. So I guess what we're probably expected to get from this is not a terribly forceful or impressive stout, but a mild or mellow one. You don't want to scare away the customers. Okay, so 6%. Let's give this one a go. Some people I know are called dark ciders, and they drink dark beer more than others, or some exclusively drink dark beer, and I don't quite understand that, but there are all kinds of good dark beers, porters, stouts, etc., Cascadian IPAs. And let's try this one out. So right away I can see it is translucent coming out of the can, meaning it doesn't have, it's not completely, okay, let's see if we can see through it. Yeah, so you will see around the edges, even in the middle, yeah, so you can see some color coming through there. So it is not a completely thick, and I expect it probably won't be a heavy-bodied stout either at all. But it does have a nice dark color. Stout should be black, or the very darkest of browns for sure. Some other porters can be a little bit lighter brown, but stout's got to be kind of dark, and so it is dark, but again we can see through it, and it has a kind of medium tan, sort of half finger of foam. Okay, I can smell it from here. It does have some dark fruitiness. I'm not getting much heavy roastiness. More of a dark fruit. maybe cola. Okay. And it smells nice, but it doesn't quite smell stouty. More heavily fruity. I'm getting some stone fruit in the mix too. Wow. Okay. It has a light bit of chocolate, some dark fruit for sure. Very mild. The hoppiness is very, very mild here, and a stout should have some, maybe a little bit more hopping than this does. It does have a little bit of very light ashy sort of roastiness on the tongue. Very, very light though. Yeah. This comes across more like as a strong dark ale rather than a stout for sure. Doesn't have the body. Doesn't have the strong roastiness that a stout should have. It's not unpleasant. It's got a bit of alcohol warmth, 6%. Okay, but I don't think anybody will confuse this with a stout. Well, actually, some people may, because it says that on the can. Okay. Any case, yeah, this is a Tokyo Craft Stout, or Maroyaka Stout, and Maroyaka, of course, mild or mellow, and it certainly is very, very mild. Very, very mellow. I didn't really expect much more, but in any case, yeah. So you can find this in the stores now. I got this at a Yamaya store. It's not going to, punch a hole in your wallet for sure. I don't remember the exact price, but it was probably around 220 yen or so. So in US dollar terms, less than $2. So, okay, well, that is it for now. Tokyo Craft Maroyaka Stout, and you might want to give it a go. I don't recommend it very highly. I can drink this, but not terribly excited about it. Okay, well, that is it for now. Please do take care. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.